Sit comfortably. Gently close your eyes. Try to keep your back fairly erect. Relaxed. Relax your shoulders. We're going to start by chanting Om 3 times. Let's take a deep breath and we'll chant Om together. Om. The meditation we follow is called Advait Shiv Darshan. It's part of Kashmir Shaivism. It's very similar to the Vedantic tradition of non-dual meditations, with a slight difference that it goes beyond. Most Vedantic tradition meditations are how to recognize your true self by negating what you not are. So we'll start today's meditation with the Vedantic approach and then slowly glide into the Tantric approach, which is derived from Kashmir Shaivism, also called Advait Shiv Darshan. Is the same thing. Gently bring your awareness to your feet. Just feel how your feet are feeling right now. Try not to label anything. Simply feel the sensations which you call your feet. Bring your awareness to where you're sitting, the pelvic, the hip area. Again, just feel the sensations. You might feel a little warmth in that area or some heaviness. Now bring your awareness to your abdomen, your back region, your heart area, middle of the chest. Simply feel the sensations in this area. if you were a small baby lying in a crib and didn't know what this is called, you'll simply feel mild sensations in this area. So without using your mind and any preconditioned labeling, just dive into these sensations and see what happens. These sensations are just an experience, very similar to the wind which is blowing. It's an experience. The sound, a distant sound, which seems it's distant, but we are aware of this sound. And it's an experience. Now bring your attention to your head space. Without thinking about it or labeling it, simply feel what you're aware of in this moment. Probably you see some kind of light. Since your eyes are closed, it could be bright light, some kind of cloudiness, but again, if you just stay with that awareness of these cloud-like sensations, they will disperse. Bring your attention to what's aware of these bodily sensations, so-called body. Likewise, what's aware of the wind, the light behind your eyes, the sound of some music playing. And simply relax into that. Who is aware of these different sensations, experiences? Everything around us changes. Climates come and go. Fall weather is here. Day, night, everything changes. There is a pandemic going on. This will pass too. The body is changing. But what is the consistent, constant factor which has not changed? Which is the same when you were 5 years old, 15, 30, 40 years old, 50 or 60 years old. It is the I am. For certain, we all know that I exist and that I is not changing. Everything else has changed and is changing every moment. Every moment. Everything is very transient. Bring your attention to your breath. Don't change the pace of your breath, simply watch it. The body is dependent on the breath or prana. When prana leaves, the body drops. But are you dependent on this prana, the breath? You who is aware of the breath will always be here, even after the breath leaves. You cannot be what you are aware of. You're simply this pure awareness. These sensations, called the body, is just a thought process appearing in you. The breath is appearing in you. Notice that it goes in and out in a cyclic fashion. Where is it appearing from, and where is it dissolving in? It's very rhythmic. It's appearing in this open, empty space of awareness, which is non-localized. Seems to be just appearing in this I am and dissolving back in this I am. The sound, which seems distant, is actually very close to you because it's appearing in you and will dissolve back into you. The wind, as it blows back and forth, is appearing in you. And will dissolve back into you. One cannot describe truly this I of the real self, because it is the very subject. It is subjective. It is what is experiencing everything. But one can rest in it. Just rest your attention to this being aware, awareness itself. For a moment, ignore all the experiences which you're experiencing, including the body sensations. Just drop them, the thoughts which might be coming and going. Thoughts, any emotions, any feelings. Just simply be. We spent our entire life becoming something. Becoming a mother or a father, a husband, a wife, becoming a doctor, a professor, an engineer. We always want to become something, becoming happy, sad, kind. But just for this moment, don't become anything. Simply be. Rest in this I am. This beingness. This beingness is your Chaitanya Swarup. It's called Chidabhas. It's a reflection of your true self. What we are truly cannot be experienced. It is beyond time, beyond space. It's beyond known and unknown. It's beyond the manifest and beyond unmanifest. But as you rest in this pure awareness, in this beingness, there is a vast relaxation. Like a drop in the ocean, you merge into this ocean of awareness itself. If you are getting distracted with any kinds of thoughts, let them come and pass as if you're sitting on a train station and trains are coming and going. Don't let them carry you away. Don't let any of the feeling of boredom, maybe hunger, maybe some discomfort, any kind of sensations, thoughts, let them come. But you, as pure awareness, remain unaffected. You're always pure and still, very, very tranquil. Life will happen in you. Not only you're aware of every life experience, you are the medium in which everything is happening. You become this wind, so you can experience the thrill of this cool air touching. It's the Chaitanya Swarup which is actually pervading every experience, the entire universe. is pervaded by you. By you I mean your Chaitanya Swarup. So it can experience itself. There is only one. There are no separate person here experiencing. It's this vast empty space of awareness, the Chit Akash. It's the Shiva Tattva in you. In Kashmir Shaivism or in Advaita Shiv Darshan, the very nature of you is explored. This Chaitanya, which is very alive, it is like a vast field in which after rain the crop starts sprouting. It's always very alert and alive with fresh experience. Every moment is fresh and new. There is no past, no future, only the present. This knowingness of this pure awareness, this light of knowingness, this knowledge is the Prakasha aspect. And being aware of being aware is the Shakti aspect, the Vimarsha. There's this constant dance going on between Shiva and Shakti, the unmanifest and the manifest. And when you abide in your Chaitanya Swarup, every moment you feel so grateful, because you feel grateful for this wind, for this fragrance, the sound which is appearing in you, all the dimensions which are appearing in you. Every person who is meditating in a circle here is just a dimension appearing in you, including the body, which you call yourself as this mind-body individual, is also appearing in you. It's just a different dimension. It's simply Chaitanya experiencing itself. It's very similar to when we dream at night. In that dream, if there is a lion chasing a man, and a man is running, climbs a tree to save his life, and then we wake up and we realize that the whole dream appeared in you. In that dream, you are the man, the entire forest, the tree, the lion, all the fear, the excitement, every sensation, it feels so real. But when you wake up, you realize that it was all a dream. Similarly, this entire life, everything you're experiencing is not only appearing in you, is you. By you, I don't mean this individual person, this pure awareness, vast empty space of awareness. Just simply rest in it. Let the sound, the wind, my voice, any sensations just appear, and you simply just be aware of awareness itself. As you learn to relax in this awareness throughout the day, not just during meditation, you'll feel very happy, very peaceful, because by our very nature is happiness and deep peace. The entire human population is seeking their true self. They just don't know clearly that that's what they're seeking. They're seeking in different experiences, in relationships, in money, in vacations, in food. Just seeking, becoming all the time. But what everyone is seeking is truly their own self. And it is truly due to divine grace one comes to this understanding and clearly sees what they are, what their real self is, and be so grateful for this experience. You not only become very peaceful and happy, no matter what life brings to you, but you radiate happiness and peace. So you become a blessing to the world. As we end this meditation, I want you to simply be aware of the hearing instead of the sound. Now bring your attention to the hearing aspect of it. The entire world we experience is through our five senses. And these five senses are appearing in you. And all there is the knowingness of this hearing, the knowledge. You can only hear something if you know. Now bring the attention to the knowingness of this hearing. This knowingness of this hearing is the same knowingness which is aware of awareness. And it is so simple. How can our true nature be complicated? It has to be very simple and very obvious. It's just covered. Apparently, seems like as if it's veiled by our thoughts, emotions, feelings, by experiences. But every moment as we bring it again and again back to this light of knowing, Shiva itself, the Prakasha aspect of Chaitanya, you feel more and more peace. I'm simply going to ask you to gently open your eyes, but stay in that awareness. And tell me that, is there anything lacking in this? Isn't it complete, fulfilled all the time? It's our true home. Take your time. If you want, you can rub your hands and cover your face with your warm hands, and slowly, by staying in this awareness, try not to label anything as your eyes open, and simply be in this beingness and see how everything around you is actually not away from you. It's not only in you, it is you. Constantly there's this merging happening. It's oneness. Om Chaitanyam Namah. Om Namah Shivaya.